What's up, people? Zach Attack here, bringing another reaction video to My Hero Academy, Season 3, Episode 54, technically 16. The last thing that happened was that everybody was trying to find different ways with their quirks to use their quirks in different ways, and a lot of people pretty much did it at the end. And then there was this girl, like the said, the one I don't trust, that was giving like outfits and stuff that people can use for their quirks to help them out better. I don't trust her still. I could be wrong on everything I've been saying about her possibly being the traitor to, you know, how they got attacked and stuff. But let's see what happens in this episode. It says the episode's name is Shikutsu High Lurking. Wonder what that's supposed to mean. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They were about to be attacked by a bunch of people when they went to this arena thing. All the people that were a fan of them all gathered together as all grouped together to go after them. That's the other thing that also happened. Let's see what happens here.
The provisional licensing exam is upon us, and my classmates and I are doing all we can to make it through the first round.
If you can pass this test and get your provisional licenses, then you novice eggs will hatch into chicks. You'll be semi-pros. I expect your best.
This first test is a free-for-all. Each of us has put 3 targets on our bodies. They can go anywhere as long as they're visible. We've also been given 6 special balls that can trigger the spots. If all 3 of your targets get hit, you're done. And only the first 100 people to get at least 2 people out pass and move on to the next round.
If you like your class this year, then you should have warned your students about all this. We've seen it time and time again in this exam. UA is immediately crushed.
Straight up being jumped by everybody. Reasonable though. I mean,
So you think we'll be taken out? I don't really see
knowing that everything they've done,
I doubt it.
you might want to go after them first.
They're still going
They've
after
battled
you
villains.
either way. Real heroes could turn this situation
They've
around.
done so much stuff.
Besides, if they become pros, they'll face villains who already know their quirks. Perhaps at UA, we look a little further ahead than other schools.
Yep.
Hey, Eraser. I'm guessing a lot of our kids will think it's important to finish fast. Like the first ones to pass will be ranked as the top. So they'll want to attack immediately.
Yes, but teamwork is the key. The wise ones will cooperate and gather information together. But if they're seduced by the urge to win and rush to get points, they'll end up exposing themselves. And then it's all over.
None of our attacks are landing. I guess we shouldn't be surprised UA won't go down without a fight. Maybe not, but we have a plan. Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Shikui Makabe. His quirk, Stiffening. He can make whatever he touches with his hands super hard, but this quirk doesn't work on living things. All done.
What?
I'll take it from here.
Oh wait, okay, to turn it into, okay, I know what he means. Like living things into harden like that. I was so confused. The hell is this?
Target, lock on. Boomerang, crescent moon trajectory. My aim is always true, and since these projectiles are coming at them from underground, no one will have time to dodge. Ketsubutsu Academy second year, Itajiro Toteki. His quirk, Boomerang. He can throw objects at any trajectory with stupidly precise aim, even underground. Where are they gonna pop out?
Wow.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, you forgot you got her that can hear stuff.
She's breaking the ground apart. It won't help.
Break forming! Maximum strength and viscosity! Protect this curve! Acid veil!
How thick? That's such a great move.
It's my defensive special that creates a melty wall. So they've been working on
Yep.
ultimate moves already.
Yes, of course they have.
Black Abyss. Cooler name. and easier to say.
Now, Dark Shadow. Piercing Twilight Claws!
That was close. Ketsubutsu Academy, second year, Tatami Nakagane. Her quirk, telescopic. She can pull her body into itself like a turtle. It's actually pretty creepy when you see it in action.
Yeah, for real.
This isn't the Class A from the sports festival. It's obvious their training is making them better fighters.
Looks like all the students are still in a stalemate. Not a single one's passed yet. Oh, and don't worry, students. I'll keep you updated with an announcement every time a few students move on to the next round.
What's our strategy? Everyone will be focused on protecting their targets, their weak points. It's going to be basically impossible to hit them by chance. We'll have to aim well and break through their defenses, even if we don't know their powers. Maybe not.
Wow.
We have a plan. Everyone's holding back right now, watching for their opponent's blind spots and how they use their quirks. But at any moment, the real fight will begin.
Yeah. I'd watch out.
Right.
At UA, you look further ahead than other schools. That's a pretty condescending thing to say, Eraser. Do you have any idea how many kids in this world want to be heroes? Strength of will is far more important than going to a famous school or having renown. When you think you're the stars and look down on others, you reveal your weaknesses. That's how you fail.
Out of the way! Their defenses are too strong right now. I'll fix that. Maximum force! Not good! Everybody run!
What the heck is this?
We've got ultimate moves too. You didn't think you were the only ones, did you?
Of course not.
Academy, second year, Yoshindo. His quirk, Vibrate. He can make anything he touches shake. However, the aftershocks affect his body temporarily, making him immobile.
Okay.
Tremors. An earthquake. No. Probably someone's quirk.
Who has that kind of power?
And which school are they from?
Don't lose focus. There are enemies everywhere.
Come on. There should be at least one or two who passed by now. Stop biding your time and get this over with.
This breeze.
Hey, go where?
Why are just the bones getting sucked up?
I believe it's very
Oh,
important
okay.
for heroes to have passion. And all of you are fighting with it. Thank you!
Like a
That's
tornado.
one of my favorite things on earth to see!
It's one guy from Shiketsu High?
What's he say? It's hard to hear! Wait, what's he gonna do now that he's got our balls? Please
Use them
let me
against
join
you?
your fight and show my own passion! I'm so looking forward to it!
It's about time somebody perked up and passed.
What? There are 120 people taken down! A single person managed to do that in just one attack?
Damn, that.
That's the stuff!
I thought it was like a very few of them, like maybe 10 or 12. No, it was like, okay.
I assume we'll see a lot of people passing from now on. Everyone, let's get this out of the way so I can take a break. Good? Good. What a quirk. Although it seems like it would be hard to use in a city. Oh no, we've been split up. Is this what Ketsubutsu was planning the entire time? I've got to find everyone, or at least somebody soon. If I'm alone, I'm done for. The other schools have had so much more time to work together and learn to make decisions in battle. We're behind by a whole year's worth of training, even with everything we experienced.
Yes, Yawarashi. He's the same year as you all, and received the top scores for students admitted through recommendations. But for some unknown reason, he turned down his acceptance to UA and went to Shiketsu.
If he had the top
Weird.
score for those with recommendations, then he must be even better than Todoroki. Today I'm gonna do my best to learn from you. I really hope you don't mind. Maximum force! These are strong students from all over the country. I don't know why, but I'm actually getting pretty excited about this.
Oh,
What? This girl came out of nowhere!
the hell?
Tag, you're it. Not smart. Staring off into space. But What's really weird is that you're in trouble and still smiling.
I've seen her. She's from Shiketsu High School.
You couldn't be cooler.
Okay. Alright. Huh.
Wow, that was super intense. Someone could have even died in that attack. If I call out to the others, I'll just become a target for the rest of the schools. My classmates shouldn't be too far away, though. I need to find them. Otherwise, I'll have to fight by myself. In moments like this, you have to be calm and careful. It's time for sneak or rabbity. In fights where a lot of one-on-one combat is expected, most people tend to go after opponents they've already got a lot of intel on since it's safest. That's why I tracked you down, because there's a good possibility that UA's students will be ganged up on.
So what's your quirk?
See, I didn't want to miss the chance
Tracker?
to interact with such a prestigious school, and I'm taking quite an interest in you.
You sure like to talk.
Right.
Ketsu Academy will show up to fight any second now. This is no time for a leisurely chat. I'm sure she understands that. Does she have teammates coming to help her? Or is she just that overconfident? Doesn't matter. I've got to make sure I don't get taken out. Where'd she go? She couldn't have.
All I have to do is tap you with a ball, and that makes two.
No way. Gotta counter.
What the hell?
Or not. She's gone.
Oh, you think my quirk lets me disappear?
No!
That's not it. I was just hiding.
It wasn't your power at work?
No, that's just a technique. I make my opponent's eyes and ears blind and deaf to my presence.
The
To
hell?
do that, I hold my breath, clear my mind, and disappear. It's simple. The hardest part is not thinking, to be honest.
Wait, you learned a technique that impressive at Shiketsu?
The trick is to not view your training as some kind of chore. I'm glad we're learning about each other. Now my question, why exactly do you want to become a hero? For honor, pride, or is it so?
Is this girl a villain? She's starting to straight up make me think she's a villain.
Desires and what scares you?
Man, Shiketsu's trying to take him down too? Not good. I'm trapped. I couldn't find anyone, and now I'm the target.
So she doesn't seem to be working with these guys because she just had that look like, where the fuck are they here?
This is it. Here they come. Dodge! 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 Just keep avoiding them!
Are you okay?
Ruka!
Over here! Hurry!
What? Does she have a plan? Don't let them escape!
Watch where you're shooting!
That'll take her down fast! Oh, wait! Back then, I chose to fight and save someone, which destroyed my arms. If I could have used them, then I might have been able to save Kachan. And if Kachan was never
Wow.
taken, then All Might would never have had to fight against All for One at the warehouse. If I had only been faster, I should have been able to get Koda to Mr. Aizawa sooner, and then I could have gone after the villains myself. That's why I have to train my legs now, so that I never fail to save anyone ever again. An opening!
Yeah, God, this is real bad.
Take care of yourself! Hold out, it's coming down!
I don't know. Based on that kick, I'd say you're further along than you think. So, you should be ready for this test.
It's just like All Might said. Until my body is able to catch up to my quirk, I won't use One for All at 100%.
Yeah, she don't do that. Definitely be breaking some shit.
Souls create a powerful impact, and the toes spring back, so it's basically 2 hits in one. This support item compensates for my lack of power. I'll make myself stronger. I'll keep fighting, and become the ideal hero I want to be.
Okay.
Well, we finally had a 30th person pass. Still a pretty long way to go, though. Can't you kids speed this along?
Alright.
Where'd those UA brats run off to?
Are they gone? just
What about that girl?
Anyway, this
That
is
seemed like a villain.
There must be a better way to tag them.
Anyone chasing us? No. Maybe they gave up.
Thanks, sorry. I really messed up back there, huh?
No, that's not true. You were outnumbered.
The hell?
Let me guess. You're someone from Shiketsu?
I'm what?
Uraraka has been working on her quirk, training hard. She can even ignore its side effects for a
Wait, so this ain't even her.
To make herself
Is
better
it-
without getting sick. But you haven't tried to use it at all, even though you were in danger. And even more suspicious, you exposed yourself to the enemy without a plan. That's not like the Uraraka I know. So who are you?
If you saved me, even though you knew I was a fake, does that mean you were trying to use me somehow?
No, I didn't have time to think that far ahead. I'd do it again, though, in a heartbeat. Because if you're not Uraraka, you couldn't have floated away back there. Falling from that height, you definitely would have injured yourself.
Oh, I see now. So you're just that good of a guy, huh? Please tell me more about yourself. Everything.
Can't we talk about this after the exam?
Does that mean you'll save anybody? Is there no boundary? Where do you draw the line?
Holy what happened to your clothes? You're basically naked!
I'll get dressed when my mission's complete.
Okay.
What's the matter with this girl?
Right?
What?
Tape?
Midoriya, what's this enviable situation you're in?
Zero!
Uraraka!
Release! Those reflexes! And here things were just getting good. Too bad. I really wanted to talk to you some more. But not with so many people around. What a bummer. Ochako Uraraka. He really trusts you a lot, you know. Huh?
Come back, naked girl!
Don't follow her!
Oh man, why not?
It might have just been her quirk, but it looked like she wasn't wearing her clothes or her targets. There's still a chance she might come after us. But think about
Straight
it,
up
we don't
villain
have
in
much
my...
time left.
Yeah, this is like
It would be hard
turning
to get
into a
point
villain
off of her.
situation.
Also,
For all we know, she's probably not even supposed to be in this thing.
What are you talking about?
well, earlier that girl transformed into Uraraka's clone.
Was she naked then too, Midoriya?
That's what you're concerned about? Of course not! She had a costume on!
So that hottie's quirk is to transform into other people. Weird.
I think so.
We can't underestimate how much those other schools have learned about us. They even know you and Uraraka are really good friends.
Probably because we were on the same cavalry battle team at the sports festival.
Yeah.
That must be why.
Anyway, how'd you guys find me? It was perfect timing.
I just saw a fight and rushed over to help. We ran into each other along the way.
I'm glad we got to help.
Yeah, me too.
So we're a trio for now. What next?
I wish we could meet up with the rest of our class. We're way safer in numbers.
That's true, but 30 people have already passed this test so far. We have to hurry.
Jeez, really?
If we're gonna pass, we've gotta earn some points.
God.
The other schools are sticking together, moving around in groups of 10 or more. I could attack one of them, but there could be people with quirks I'm weak against. Ideally, the various teams would fight each other, bringing the numbers of each group down to something more manageable for me to pick off.
Let's see, where are we at now? Things have been moving a lot more quickly. Looks like 52, make that 53 have passed. And looking on the other side of
So half now
it seems
of 100.
130 examinees have failed. Less than half the spots are open. Now's the time to move. Don't dally, kids.
I don't have the luxury of waiting around.
That was pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the runner-up of the UA Sports Festival.
The hell?
Todoroki, right? I can't
What
believe
is
you
these
got here wandering
outfits?
around all by yourself. You must be really confident.
But even if he is from UA High, acting alone is just asking for
What is
trouble.
this?
A 10-on-1 fight.
Power Rangers?
Stand it.
Like straight up. Just obviously not the outfits, but the color.
Aren't you cool?
Have you guys even watched these dudes?
Surprised? I thought you said you watched the sports
Yeah.
festival.
Don't be cocky, we're prepared!
You sure about that?
Looks like a quirk that makes things bigger.
That's not all I brought with me!
Should I use a big attack? No, not yet. I'll wait to see if there are more.
Oh wow. Let's get into him though.
Should have at least made a mark.
Your fire won't work against any of my tools. Tungsten has a super high melting point. I'm afraid I
Well,
told you so,
okay.
Todoroki. Even if you're a top
Yeah, straight up ninjas, or straight up ninjas, ninja / Power Rangers.
your pride will be your downfall.
Yeah, okay. Don't want to get copyrighted. So obviously all the schools are after the UA students. At first I thought he did save the actual can't pronounce her name, Yuriki, but then found out that girl, that one he was originally fighting, turned into her. So is it one of, I'm confused because if that's her quirk where it seems like she can turn into people, the other thing she was doing where she can't be spotted, she just, you know, transforms into them. I'm so confused. Like just transforms into them pretty much. That's where I'm kind of confused. So now Shudo is fighting the Power Rangers. Let's just call them that with all their weird ass color styles. But yeah, that was a good question at first when they were, you know, about watching the sports festival and those guys really got caught real easy. If Shudo had a plan ahead of time after doing that, he would have probably got them all. But like I don't know, I feel like that girl's a villain. Now, since there is somebody on the field, that girl that can turn into people, we could, well, no, that wouldn't make sense because, well, maybe it will. Maybe it could. She could possibly even been the one that took the pictures of everybody and then gave the thing to the villains where everybody's at and stuff. But the thing wouldn't make sense. She wouldn't really need to transform into people to do that because she's technically a new character now. So if she hypothetically took the picture of Baku and the pictures of, I think, Deku, she did, if it's her or whoever did, technically, she technically wouldn't need to transform because nobody really was paying attention to who, you know. So I don't think it could be her because she wouldn't need to transform because she's a new character now. If she was a villain before, but we just didn't know what her quirk was, say, hypothetically, like in season 2 or something, okay. But she's brand new now, so I can't say she's the one that's the spy. But they also think it's somebody in UA, an actual possible student in this class. And like I said, if it's anybody within the group of the students that is the spy, I'm more leaning towards that one girl that's been giving people the outfits and stuff, that has the ability to just zoom in and shit. But if you're counting somebody that's actually in Class A that are possibly the spy, then I'm going for the invisible girl. Because she has the ability just to, you know, not even be seen, obviously. So that's the only thing out of Class A's people, the actual students, and then around the whole group of people in the school, the girl that can zoom in, zoom out, and build shit for people for their quirks. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.